dignitaries and enthusiastic participants to the International Conference on Biotechnological Emergence in Science and Technology, Icbest 2022.
A day without a prayer, a day without a blessing. We evoke the blessings of Almighty. I now request everyone to stand up for the Tamil Taiwan. நீரானும் கடலொடுக்க நிலமணந்த கிழிலொழுகும் சீராரும் வதனமென திகழ் பரத கண்டமிது தெக்களமும் அதில் சிறந்த திராவிடனல் திருநாடும் தக்க சிறு பிரிநுதலும் தரித்தனரும் திலகமுமே அத்திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனங்கே உன் சீரிடமை திரும்பி என்ன செயல் மறந்த வாழ்ந்ததுமே வாழ்ந்ததுமே வாழ்ந்ததுமே. Thank you, everyone. I request everyone to be seated.
Light and brightness has been equated with positivity and motivation. On this auspicious note, we'll have the lamp lighting ceremony. I request all the dignitaries to come forward to light the Kuttu Velakku.
Now, I would like to invite Dr. M. Kamaraj, Head of the Department of Biotechnology, to deliver the welcome address.
Good morning to all present on the dais and off the dais. People used to say welcoming is an art. According to me, it's not just art, it's a duty, it's our tradition, it's our culture, it's our integrity, and it's our part of life. As per Tirukkural, Aganam vandu seyyal urayum muganam vandu nalvettu oombuvan. It means that those who welcome guests with a smiling face will receive the fortune and virtual continence of God Lakshmi. So with this immense pleasure and privilege, on behalf of Department of Biotechnology, College of Science and Humanities, SRM Institute of Science and Technology, Ramavaram campus, I welcome you all for this international conference of Biotechnological Emergence in Science and Technology, Icbest 2022. With due respect, I welcome our Honorable Chairman Sir, Co-Chairman Sir, and Chief Director Sir, SRM Group of Institutions, Ramavaram and Tirchi campuses, to this Icbest 2022 inaugural session. Their presence with us always. I welcome our Director Dr. V. Subbiya Bharti Sir, Director SRM Ramavaram campuses, and we are here and with us today to deliver a presidential address. Welcome, Mr. With thanks, I welcome our today's chief guest, Dr. R.Y. Hiranmai, Professor and Dean, School of Environmental and Sustainable Development, Central Ministry of Gujarat. Her presence in Icbest 2022 will be added highlight to this event. I welcome you. I always used to say that every movement has its starting force and the effect of movement is based on the force. As similar, all the progress in College of Science and Humanities is receiving constant support rendered by the officials of College of Science and Humanities SRMIST Ramapuram campus. In this context, I welcome our Dean, Major Dr. M. Venkatramanan sir, for this inaugural session. Welcome, sir. So I also welcome Dr. Dileepan sir, Admin Vice President, and Dr. V. Saravanan sir, Academic Vice President, Science and Humanities SRM Ramapuram, for this inaugural session. I welcome all the keynote speakers from Vietnam, Ethiopia, USA, and all the chairpersons who are going to support the team Icbest 2022 to manage the multiple disciplinary section, those who are connected with us today in online. I welcome you all. I welcome my department colleagues and faculties as organizing secretaries and organizing members of this Icbest 2022 to render the support, which is the backbone of this event. I welcome you all. I wholeheartedly welcome the HODs and other faculties of various departments in the College of Science and Humanities Ramapuram. They are always with us in our all programs by providing the whatever support we request them. So welcome you all. Team Icbest welcomes all the faculties, researchers, and students from diverse institutions from India and abroad as the participants and presenters who are ready to express their knowledge in this conference and who joined with us in today offline and online programs. I welcome you all. Last but not least, I welcome my department students to explore their skills in the forum like this. I welcome you all, my dear biotechnology students. Once again, I welcome you all for its Icbest 2022 inaugural session, and I hope all the participants will be enriched with the knowledge which will be shared in this upcoming 2 days of Icbest 2022. Have a meaningful occasion for 2 days. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I request our director, sir, to welcome our chief guest. It's my pleasure and honor to welcome Dr. V. Subaya Bharati, the Director of SRMIST Ramapuram campus. And I would like to thank our director, sir, for his endless commitments towards his institution. We are, and we will be grateful for your contribution, sir. I would request Dr. V. Subaya Bharati, sir, to deliver the presidential address.
Good morning. At the outset, on behalf of management of SRM Institute of Science and Technology, Ramapuram campus, we place on record our appreciation and congratulations to Department of Biotechnology. And it is the youngest department in this campus. Normally, we give more preference to youngest ones. And within a span of 1 year, they have come out with an international conference. It is really a good initiative. Second initiative. And this opportunity of attending an international conference during your undergraduate, especially in the first year or second year, is really a good opportunity. You will be able to hear from the legendary people who are working in biotechnology in different countries. This opportunity will not be available for many of your counterparts in different institutions. Also, we express our gratitude to Dr. R.Y. Hiranmai from Central University of Gujarat. Thank you, ma'am, for gracing this occasion. As far as this particular topic is concerned, I would like to convey only 2 things. This department, biotechnology department, is in Ramapuram, which is a diverse campus in terms of various disciplines. You have a biotechnology counterpart in engineering and technology. You have engineering and technology, BTech. You have arts and science, other courses, dental sciences. All those things are available here. So your focus should be more into interdisciplinary kind of innovations. That's what I would like to convey today. One thing very much I am impressed is 3D bioprinter. 3D bioprinter, it is already in the market in a small way, but a lot of research is going on. What they do, 3D printer? 3D printer now? Like any small items they can print now. Say this mic, this shape, this could be manufactured by a printer. So there is a printer, it will print layer by layer. So the shape is designed in the computer, and then the computer connects to a printer, and the printer will eject. It is called additive manufacturing. Layer by layer, the material will be deposited on a substrate with a shape. When it completes, your product is ready. So previously, in a conventional sense, printing is printing on a paper. Okay, now printer is 3D, three-dimensional printer, where any item can be manufactured using a printer, that is 3D printer. It is already in market, even in our colleges. If you want to visit, you can visit the mechanical engineering department of both IST and Eastbury Engineering College. They have 3D printer. With that, now they do a lot of a small printer, like your keychain can be printed within 20 minutes. Whatever keychain you want to have, personalized keychain. If you go to a shop, you can purchase only what is available there. But if you want to design your own keychain, you can give the design in the computer. It can be printed and given to you in 20 minutes. So these printers are already available even in our college. But what I want to convey here is, now this 3D printing technology, they used to print only non-living things like small items. Later, at present, technology is so advanced. At present, they are printing houses. In China, they are able to 3D print an entire house in 48 hours. So printer, now the way we understand what is printing is totally changed by technology. A house can be printed. But going forward, now there are bioprinters available, bioprinters. So with that printer, they are able to prepare tissue patches. Now at present, it is being used to heal the wounds of animals, dogs or cats. They have a kind of wound. So with a bioprinter, you can have a patch, and then it can be pasted on that side. So healing will be quick and faster. Going still forward, now lot of research is going on. It started way back in 2006 itself. Now they are trying to print human organ. They are trying to print. But by 2014 itself, they were able to come out with organs, kidney, bladder. They were able to print using a 3D printer, but it is a bioplastic or biocompatible plastic with which they were able to print organs. But still further, they want to print human organs with a tissue, soft tissue. But the problem they faced is, in the earth, if they want to print or build a human organ, tissues layer by layer, if they try to do that, what happens? By its own weight, due to gravity in the earth, the entire tissue will collapse. So the shape will be lost. Because it is not a solid particle, it is a soft tissue. So what they did, they have taken the 3D printer to space station where there is no gravity, where they try to print human organs. So to some extent it is successful. Maybe down the line in 3 to 5 years, human organs will be available. What is the advantage? Today, if there is a renal failure or kidney failure, you have to wait for the donor. Your name will be in the list, and in the list there will be hundreds of people waiting in the list. until a kidney is available. When the kidney will be available, there are two possibilities. One is your close relative with a match can give. Otherwise, you have to wait for a match by somebody died in an accident, and if they agreed for a donation, organ donation, then they will take the kidney and then they will do the match. If you are lucky, there will be a match. Otherwise, next in the list, next in the list. If the time goes by, the people have to lose their lives. So it is a waiting for an organ, and there is chance for dying. Your technology, 3D bioprinting facility, if they are able to produce human organs with your own tissue, what they do, any patient, they extract a sample tissue of that particular organ, and then they try to grow the tissue outside, and then they try to do the 3D printing of the organ. Very personalized, specialized organ for the patient, not for taking from another person. Marvelous technology, marvelous technology. Why I am telling this is, even though you are undergoing a course looking for a job in a pharmaceutical company, but you should think of going beyond. You have the opportunity of tying up with any technology student in this campus. You have engineering and technology here, you have BTech, biotechnology. Few people think beyond your degree and job and then try to come out with innovations. That's what world is expecting now. If you are able to do that, you are going to rule the world, because demand is very high. Entrepreneurial venture in biotechnology will take you to very high level. If you go for a job, okay, you will get a job. If you go for your masters in abroad, there are plenty of chances available. And being a university, we have tied up with hundreds of universities other than India, where you can go and do your masters. Those are all possibilities. But have some aim, goal. This is one part. Technology comes very handy for biotechnology students to come out with good innovations, marketable products, and then you can start your own industry. Second aspect is, again, it is related to global thing only. Especially our chief guest today, she is from a department, School of Environment and Sustainable Development is very important topic today. You all know that, you may not know, but people like us say 50 plus. We know when we were at your age or even less than that age, this rain or summer, everything will be clockwork. Clockwork. In these 3 months, there will be rain. Next 3 months will be winter. Next 3 months will be summer. Next 3 months will be spring, like that. But you know one thing now, it is totally erratic. Totally erratic. There are heavy floods in one part of the country. At the same time, there is a heavy drought in another part of the country. And within 2 hours, there will be 25 in Sirgali. Sometime back, 42 centimeters rain in few hours. Cloud burst is called. Heavy rains. These kind of erratic behavior in climate, it is because of climate change. You know very well. I think you have come across a subject on this, I hope. So climate change is a challenge for the entire globe, not for a particular state or a country. It is for the entire globe, because temperature is rising, and there are so many erratic behavior in the climate, which may lead to, already it started, extinction of several species already happened. Extinction of several species. Human species is still surviving, and there is a possibility that this human species can combat this climate change. And in that aspect, how biotechnology will help, especially environmental biotech, how it will help to fight against climate change. What is going to be your solution? What are all the challenges? What are all the products? How we are going to cut down CO2 emission? So many things are there in this environmental challenge. Or you students, especially from biotech department, can think about all those things. See, now recently only COP27, a conference was conducted for political leaders. Every country has given some assurance that will cut down emission by this much percentage in next 3 years or 5 years. But it is very difficult. We have to come out with new innovations to reduce CO2 emission or greenhouse gas emission and go for a sustainable earth. A sustainable earth. These are the two things today I want to convey to you. Think about it. Read many things. Read many things. So apart from your books, you have to develop a habit of reading all those things outside your textbooks. That will broaden your thinking and it may lead you to a kind of innovation and a conscious citizen of the world. Thank you. All the best.
Your talk was so inspirational, sir. It was very moving. You talked about bioprinting, sustainable development, challenge and climatic change. And these are the serious problems faced by Earth right now. And the solutions, as you said, sir, it is on process. But as a biotechnological students, we can make sure the processes, it happens in a faster rate. Because the innovative ideas that biotechnology gives, it's the challenges we face with science and how technology can be integrated to make sure the science moves faster so that the extension, we don't reach the extension phase that many organisms have already reached. So thank you, sir. Thank you for your insight. So on behalf of the Biotechnology Department, we request our director, sir, to hand over the Icbest 2022 proceedings to the chief guest. We request our chief guest to release the first conference proceeding and request our director, sir, to receive the first copy of the proceeding.
Now, I request our director, sir, to honor our chief guest with memento. And I request our dean, sir, to honor our chief guest. And now I request our head of the department, sir, to honor our director, sir. Last but not the least, I request the organizing secretary, sir, to honor our dean, sir.
Now we would like to call upon Dr. S. Suresh, our organizing secretary of Icbest 2022, to brief about the conference.
Happy morning to one and all present here. It is indeed a beautiful morning, all soaked in the delighted frame of mind. In this wonderful morning, I have the pleasure to brief about the International Conference on Biotechnological Emergence in Science and Technology 2022, happening at Department of Biotechnology, College of Science and Humanities, SRM Institute of Science and Technology at Ramapuram campus. I shall begin with the common proverb, information is wealth, which says the new insights of information always important and acts as a driving force in academia as well as research. This academic program is designed as a platform for all the young researchers to collaborate, discuss, and get updated through the lectures conducted by various fields of experts from United States, Vietnam, Ethiopia, and of course, India from Gujarat and Chennai cities. Experts have been invited from different high-profile institutes and industries from across the world in order to obtain in-depth knowledge sharing and scientific discussions. The conference Icbest 2022 aims to provide an innovative and comprehensive overview of biotechnology, its opportunity and challenges with a special focus on medical and pharmaceutical biotechnology, cancer biotechnology, nanobiotechnology, biofuel and bioenergy, plant and animal biotechnology, and environmental biotechnology, so on. This program aims at giving inspiration and propelling the faculty for higher innovative technology, learning, and help to implement effective ways to use techniques in the modern day situation. For the students, Icbest 2022 program aims at bringing out intellectual alert, scientific progressiveness, and globally competency in various interdisciplinary areas. From our part, we also made sincere effort to enhance the quality of the conference by providing the two awards, namely SRM Icbest 2022 Young Scientist Award and Young Researcher Award. As a result of this, we have received a significant number of responses from all over India and abroad. A total number of 120 participants plus are registered with their abstracts, and after careful consideration, our selection committee has shortlisted 90 abstracts for both oral and poster presentation. I take this opportunity to highlight a few points about the Department of Biotechnology, Ramapuram campus. The Department of Biotechnology in SRM IST is a 3.5-year-old child born in Ramapuram campus in the year 2019. We have started with an UG program in 2019, and now our staffs are qualified to guide PhD programs in both part-time and full-time. Until now, our faculties have published over 20 research papers in various peer-reviewed journals with a cumulative impact of 100 plus. We have also conducted more than 50 online webinars, national and international level, with the 2 MOUs signed with the clinical research laboratory and environmental industry. For the benefit of students, we have established 2 clubs within our department, a bio consortium and a journal club in which they can come together as a team to discuss and excel from their innovative ideas. We have also organized the faculty development program, professional development program, workshops, and outreach program as well. Students were encouraged to do internship in industry and research labs, industrial visits, present their research work in national and international conferences. I take this opportunity to thank our Honorable Chairman, sir, and respected co-minister, sir, for giving us the opportunity to hold second international conference, the Department of Biotechnology, College of Science and Humanities, SRM Institute of Science and Technology, Ramapuram. I'm also very much thankful to Chief Director Sir, and Dean Sir for the continuous support and advisors which greatly helped us in the organizing this program. I wish this conference be successful and achieve its intent and goal. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Science is a way of, and biotechnology is a perspective. Next, I would like to invite Dr. M. Venkatramanan, sir, Dean of Science and Humanities, to deliver the special address.
Honorable Chairman, Co-Chairman, most respected Chief Director, most respected Director, the Chief Guest for today's inaugural session of the 2-day International Conference most respected Dr. R.Y. Hiranmai, Professor and Dean, School of Environment and Sustainable Development, Central University of Gujarat, respected heads of the department from the Science and Humanities of SRM IST, and also from other institutions, faculty members, research scholars, participants from all over Chennai as well as from the international level, both offline and online, and other states. I deem it an honor to be here with you all. And at the outset, I would like to congratulate the head of the Department of Biotechnology for organizing this today international conference on biotechnological emergence, which is the need of the hour. In fact, the department has taken up good initiatives, and the entire team, along with the students, have gone with it. As put forth by our director, this is the second year that it is celebrating, and I should say, I see the best in this conference. This conference, because in this semester, this is the first international conference that has been organized by the Department of Biotechnology. And you all know the society is advancing, technology is advancing every minute, and therefore we have to keep pace with the development in technology. And our Department of Biotechnology is working out well, and all the faculty members as well as the students are taking up initiatives to see that they also contribute for the welfare of the economy or the society as a whole. And you all know that biotechnology and its emergence became popular. Modern technology became popular in the 1960s and 70s. Later on in the 19th century, it had a still better advancement. And in the mid of the 19th century, we had biotechnology entering into all fields. Initially, we had it with certain things like animals and plants and so on and so forth. Now, we have advanced to the level of stem cells, which is very, very important. And in recent years, a lot of research is being carried out with regard to this. And I'm confident that the head of the department and the other faculty members will take up the initiative to see that this department is made a postgraduate department, and shortly research is already being carried out. If it becomes a postgraduate department, the students of our SRM will be more benefited. They can join UG here, go up to research. And particularly, biotech is an area where you have to have a lot of research activities. And you see here that our students who have joined here are really gifted, because to have such a head of the department and the faculty members who are very supportive to you all. So I'm sure our students will shine very well. And recently in the past exams, we had rank holders. We had rank holders also. And I'm sure that this will continue in the forthcoming years also, and the forthcoming semesters also. I would like to give you the statistical information of how biotechnology plays a very important role. You would have seen that the number of people investing in our biotech startups are the order of the day today. A lot of startups are coming up, and this has grown by 9 times since the launch of the startup in India, and the number of biotech incubators incubators and total funding has also increased by almost 7 times. In 2014, there were only 6 bio-incubators in our country. Today, it has increased to 75. And again, we had 10 biotech products in our country 8 years ago. But as you all know, today we have more than 700 products from biotechnology. So see the growth, see the advancement in the technology of biotech. It is amazing, I would say. And also the campaigns for ease of living India over the last few years have opened up new possibilities for the biotech sector. New opportunities have emerged for biopharma. And along with biopharma, major changes that India is introducing in agriculture, the energy sector, the automobile sector, and so on and so forth. And now we have come into the human aspects, even medicines, insulin. I mean, all this inventory of insulin, all these things play a vital role. And these are all the developments that have taken place in the biotechnology area. In fact, I would say today, insulin is more important. Almost every 5 of 10 people will have sugar. So therefore, the invention of that, because of the biotechnological development, emergence, has created an awareness that people should be cautious. So I'm sure with these words, I once again congratulate the Icbest 22 organizers for having organized this. And we have an expert from Gujarat who is an environmentalist. And I'm sure she will give a lot of inputs which will be beneficial to our students as well as those who are attending the conference online. And we have international speakers. The choice that has been made by the department organizers is really fantastic, I would say. All of them are experts in the fields, and we expect this international conference, today international conference, to be the best among all, and a lot of inputs will be given to all the undergraduates here as well as the researchers who are carrying on research and those who are pursuing their PhD. So I wish this conference all the very best and success in these 2 days, and the deliberations will be highly useful not only for us, but it could be given up as a suggestion to the government also. So therefore, I request the organizers to see that it is minuted and recorded and it is put forth to the government so that we will be able to achieve a lot. Thank you all. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for your eye-opening speech on the fields of biotechnology.
Every once in a while, a new technology, an old problem, and a big idea turns into great innovation. Next, now I would like to call upon Dr. Priya to share a few notable words about our chief guest. Good morning to one and all present here for an international conference on biotechnological emergence in science and technology, Icbest 2022. Success is a journey, not a destination. With this positive thinking, this is Priya, Assistant Professor, Department of Biotechnology, SRM Institute of Science and Technology, Ramapuram. It's an immense pleasure for me to introduce our esteemed Chief Guest, Dr. R.V. Iranmai Ma'am, Professor from School of Environmental and Sustainable Development, Central University of Gujarat. Our dignitary has obtained her MSc, MPhil, PhD in Life Sciences from Avinashi Lingam University for Women, Coimbatore. Ma'am started a teaching career in the year of 2001 at Avinashi Lingam University, Coimbatore, and it's been a successful journey till date. Our chief guest has published 48 international and 60 national journals, 2 magazines, and also participated presented more than 80 national and international conferences. Her dignitary has published more than 24 book chapters and has delivered more than 10 invited lectures. Ma'am has organized enormous program in both national as well as international levels. As a crown to her success, she has honored with ARIC's Best Paper Award for her contribution entitled Study of Use of Botanicals and Fungicides in the Preservation of Soybean, Glycine Seeds. Last but not least, our honorable guest has guided many projects funded by DBT, Aramaya University, Ethiopia, and Ethiopian Institute of Agricultural Research. Once again, we are happy to welcome you, ma'am. Thank you all.
I cordially invite our chief guest, Dr. R.V. Hiranmai, to deliver the inaugural address.
Thank you for the introduction and the invitation here. So first and foremost, respected Director, Chief Director, and Dean, School of Sciences and Humanities, the convener, organizing secretaries, the organizing team members, guests from various organizations, and the students who is making the main part of this. As the director as well as Dean has mentioned, the university has begun its journey, and with this, they have started the biotechnology, and since it is a new child, it has more opportunities to grow, and they can grow well because the younger age, you have the more ability to mold it the way you need. So with specialized faculties from different aspects of sciences and specifically biotechnology, you have more chances to improve yourself and prove your best. And as the title is indicating, biotechnological emergence in science and technology. And the organization itself is having both sciences and technology in amalgamation. And this can result in better results. This can bring forth more opportunities as well as the outputs can be in better way. So firstly, I thank the organizing committee and especially the convener who have invited me all the way from there, because as most of the teachers might be busy here also with the IQAC work, with SENAC work. The same was happening with me. So I was reluctant and I was requesting him if it is possible to take online. But he said, no, because you have to be here. So thank you for that. And given the thrust areas, those who are working in the NAC committee, they know that it's with the skill development, innovations, and the knowledge that can be imparted into the students. So here the areas are also given like that, starting with the environmental sciences and biotechnology. Environment and human being. Are human centric or we are environmental centric? That is a question always comes. Human comes first or the environment comes first? But always we take ourselves first because our needs are prioritized. When we talk in terms of food, fodder, pharmaceuticals, or any aspects that we need, even the costume that we use, we think of ourselves, how we showcase ourselves to the society. Similarly, we have some responsibilities that how we can be responsible towards the environment, who is providing us all the factors. I think the students will be from different paths and also from different regions and also different faculties. That means they may be from sciences, technology, and also from humanities. So for all of them, when we go into the technological aspect, it may be boring. So I'll go overall. So that's in everyday life, how you can use this science and technology. And as they have mentioned, many of the ministries and the organizations of Department of Biotechnology or Ministry of Agriculture, and they are giving the funds towards the environment for the sustainable development. And nowadays in UG curriculum, it is compulsory to have the environmental studies. So most of the students are familiar with the terminology sustainable development goals. And these sustainable development goals is not just for the environment, but both the science and technology, and how we can utilize your knowledge for the benefit of society as well as the earth and also to the universe. So the applied microbial and biotechnology it is given. So here we know that it starts with the medicine industries, basically all the medicines. And most of us are familiar in last 2 years to the sounds of teachers or in any meetings. Can you hear me? Am I audible to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So that was the common facts that we have been facing, even the teachers as well as the students. So it was also a byproduct of the invention, the virus that emerged and made us paralyzed into our rooms. But there also again the technology have helped you to come out. You have many people have invented many more opportunities that we can utilize it in a way that it will reach to the society and everyday life can be benefited. Then they have given the animal, marine, veterinary sciences, biopharmaceuticals, pharmacology, agriculture, and plant sciences. When it comes to the agriculture, most of you feel village life, oh, it's boring, but it is the real life that's giving you the life. The food that we get every day. We don't have any urban agriculture till date. And if you're sitting here, you'll be thinking of what will be the snacks that will be provided in the break time? And will the tea be good? Right? So that means there is a need for the food. Only when the food is there, energy is there, and you will be able to work better. Isn't it? So we have to think about that. And it comes with the biofuels and the bioenergy. So I think what will be the source of your energy supply here? We have lights, ACs, the space is provided. Because most of us are depending on the fossil fuels or the non-renewable energy sources. And as the rector sir and the dean have represented, that there are much more opportunities in this field. Because in India, we know we have varying climate regions. So the seasonal changes, that gives us an opportunity to utilize them. We have the coastal, largest coastal region. And similarly, we also have the sunlight. So the hybrid mode of solar energy with the wave energy, that's also a opportunity because the technicians are there, technologists are there. The technocrats can bring revolution in this field. And most of these are tried by different states of India. And we have the solar system empaneled on every universities so that it can be utilized to reduce the energy consumption from the non-renewable sources. And coming to the nano biomaterials, I think it is most fascinating term that started with a nano car. Do you know every day we use the sunscreen lotions, isn't it? So without sunscreen lotions, no girls will come out of home. And they have the nanomaterials. That's the nanoparticles that is synthesized and incorporated that gives you that. And another aspect of it is that most of you are used to, because being in the lockdown period, mostly you might have spent your time watching videos and movies. So in movies also you can learn. Most of you, how many of you have watched the movie 3 Idiots? Yes. So in that they were talking about a scientist, the real living legend. He is there. Right now he has constructed the buildings in Ladakh region, which can provide heat to the defense people who are serving there. Because we know that it's always in the minus temperature on a frozen condition. So if you can develop some technology that can give the heat to the cooling region, and now we know the earth is increasing in temperature. So this increasing temperature, if you can provide a coolant house, earlier houses were mud houses, but presently you will not be able to stay in a mud house, right? You will not prefer because every time you need more of maintenance. So in that case, what could be the alternative? Both biotechnologists and the engineers, they can work together and think together. Even those who are discussing now among yourselves with the mobile phones, you do have the opportunities there, isn't it? Through the mobiles, you will be learning the modeling of different materials. That can be done. So I'm not going into much details of the technical aspects of nanotechnology, how it works, or the biofuel, how you can produce. But on the whole, the reach outs, how you can utilize your everyday life. How many of you can pledge that there is a ban on plastic? But how many of us are using it every day? Everybody. Even if you look at the materials that we use, starting from the pen that we use to write, to the folders, right? Even the water bottles that we get. We are comfortable now. We need not remember to carry a plastic bottle with us because we know everywhere it is available. We can purchase any place. We can take it comfortably. You will get in different sizes, right? And different prices. And at a stage, we may not be getting that too. So the water scarcity and the third world war is expected to be on water. Almost all of you might have heard. And the people who have joined from different parts of the world, especially the African countries, they know the difficulties. And I think the same situation will be reaching to us also soon. So there is a need to think of how we can manage in our everyday life. What is carbon footprints? Because it's not only the carbon dioxide that we are emitting, every message that you are doing right now from your mobiles, that's also giving the carbon emissions. That will be present here. Why you feel suffocated or bored within 1 hour of lecture? What's the reason for that? Is it because the lecture was boring or your brain is tired? What is the option? And if your brain is tired, why it's getting tired within 1 hour? Lack of oxygen. Because you are sitting in a single place, so many people are there. A class will have minimum of 40 students, and the hall is having more than 100 people. So we are all exhaling carbon dioxide, but for inhalation also we have the same thing, right? Because every message that we are dropping, or every mail, even the thank you messages, we are instructed to stop sending the thank you messages or thank you emails, because it's also adding to the carbon footprints. So they are called. So some small things that you can utilize on everyday basis, or how you can do for the society and for yourself and for your future generation. Because it's the present situation is that we think for ourselves, the present situation, the present condition. But the sustainable development goals, they are for the future generations too. So coming to the climate change, everybody is talking about the climate change factors. So how the climate change can be, is it possible to revert back the system? It's impossible. So the terminologies comes the adaptation and mitigation measures. So the adaptation measures that we are already doing. So how we are adapting, either we are adding more or we are reducing it. That we need to think of. And the mitigation measures, the very small measures that we can do on our part to avoid the use of plastics, because plastic pollution and the marine life, you might have mostly heard. And most of the coastal region of Chennai, you might have seen the fishes, large fishes getting entangled into the nets, right? So what could be the reason? Because of these changing temperatures, the organisms are getting affected. Those who have been there in the minus temperature are reaching to different regions, searching for the suitable conditions. So where we are getting them entangled in the fish nets. Because these plastic nets and the trolling boats, all of them are also affecting them. So we are covered by largest percentage of oceanic zone. So not only the living organisms, human beings, but we have now reached to a time we have to think about the environmental centric thoughts and the science and technology that can give you the better results. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your inspirational talk on sustainable development. And I hope all the participants have received an ideology and perspective on the environment. Science is a process that takes us from confusion to understanding in a manner that's precise, predictive, and reliable. Next, I would like to call upon Dr. Vinod Kumar to convey the word of thanks.
A very good morning to all the dais and all the delegates, participants, and the students who are gathered for this international conference organized by our Department of Biotechnology, College of Science and Humanities, and the SRM Institute of Science and Technology, Ramapuram campus. So, giving a vote of thanks, it's not only a good habit, but it's in our culture and it's spiritual as well. So, on behalf of the organizing committee of Icbest 2022, I'm very glad to give this vote of thanks. Foremost, my sincere gratitude to our beloved chairman and respected co-chairman and our chief director of SRM Institute of Science and Technology, Ramapuram and Trichy campuses for giving this opportunity and giving extensive support in organizing this international conference by our Department of Biotechnology. And also, I'm highly appreciative of the leadership of our director for his encouragement in organizing an event like this, and also special thanks to him for being present here and giving a very insightful lecture on how biotechnology is mingling throughout of our life, both in the all kinds of organisms living in our earth. I'm very thankful to him, and I'm thankful to our dean, College of Science and Humanities, SRM Institute of Science and Technology, Ramapuram campus, for always giving a valuable inputs and unwavering support throughout the event. I'm also extending my gratitude to our vice principals, academic, and as well as the administration for their guidance in organizing this particular event. And also, I have no words to enough to express my gratitude to our head of the department for being the catalyst that stimulated us to give our best and standing as a pillar of our strength. And I wholeheartedly thank our today's chief guest, Dr. Hiran May from Central University of Gujarat, for accepting our invitation in a short notice and being here from Gujarat to Chennai and sharing her knowledge in the inaugural address. And also, she has elaborated the details about the areas of biotechnology and what are all the problems we are facing, not only as a mankind and our environment is facing, and what are the solutions as a biotechnologies we can able to deliver it. There are multiple ways, multiple opportunities are available, and she has listed throughout and gave a very elaborate lecture. I am very thankful for your insightful lecture, as well as for coming to our campus to give this inaugural lecture. And I would also like to thank my colleague for their teamwork and effort in organizing this conference. And also I thank head of the department from various departments, as well as faculties from other departments in our campuses, who has given a direct or indirect support in one another way to make this event successful. And also I thank student coordinates, various technical committee members, and other non-teaching staffs who have greatly helped us in organizing this particular international conference, Icbest 2022. And also, I would like to thank and extend my appreciation to our student volunteers who has put enormous amount of effort and time, and they have done an incredible job to make this event happening today. Finally, I will also like to thank each and every one of you, I mean the participants, for being here, and also they are attending through online. And your participation, discussion, suggestions are always given us new idea, and it also encourages, motivates us to conduct similar type of events in future as well. So without wasting much time, I again like to thank each and everyone who are present here, also who are attending online, for being a part of these particular conferences. Thank you all, one and all. Thank you so much.
I request the gathering to rise before the national anthem.
जनगणमनाधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जाहे तव शुभ आशीष माहे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगल नायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे